Where is she? Look at the time. It's 2:30 in the morning. That girl is in deep trouble when she gets home. Oh, God, I hope nothing's happened to her. I hope she's all right. Because if she's not dead somewhere, I'm going to kill her. It's about time. I was worried sick about you.
Oh, that's very touching of you, Greg.
Ben.
But you didn't have to wait up for me.
I didn't wait up for you.
Well, what were you... Oh, I see. Tracy's not home yet.
Did they say where they were going?
Yes, out.
Where out?
Out.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, relax, Greg. You know, your parents are all the same. You imagine things.
What things?
Well, you imagine that she's met some guy at the dance. He buys her a couple of drinks. He takes her back to his place, and then he, you know. Well, you know.
You know what?
Well, he makes her a cup of coffee.
Ben, this may be a joke to you, but this is my daughter we're talking about.
Oh, relax, Greg. She'll be fine.
Well, at least you could call. What do you got there?
Oh, some cold pizza, some leftover Chinese, and some chucky milk.
And you're going to eat that?
Well, it's just a little snack attack.
Ben, this is not just a little snack attack. It's Operation Desert Storm in food.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Especially the fried rice. You know, I love the way if you leave the fried rice in the fridge overnight, it sort of sets. Yes, it gets these cold, lumpy bits. You can just pick them up and dip them straight into the sweet and sour sauce.
Ben, you can't possibly be going to eat all that before you go to bed. You'll have nightmares for weeks.
Oh, it's all under control, Greg. I'm not going to bed.
What?
Well, my end-of-semester assignment is due at the end of the week.
Oh, you thought you'd try and finish it off.
No, I thought I'd try and get it started.
But you've had all semester to do that assignment.
Relax, Greg. It's all under control. I'm using the Hubner method of delayed intense application to get it finished on time.
The Hubner method of delayed intense application?
Yeah, that's right. You see, you leave everything until the last minute, then you go like the clappers.
Man, you've got to learn to manage your time better.
I think I've managed my time pretty well. You see, for the last 2 months, I've been going to parties, staying out late, and enjoying the finer things of life. Now, the only thing I have to manage now is getting all this work done by Friday. Hey, look, Zoltan, Hound of Dracula. This is my favourite film.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Tracy. Now, look, Ben, you've got to be more... Tracy! You get back here! What have you been? What have you been doing till 20 to 3 in the morning?
Do you really want to know?
Yes. No. Do I? I don't know.
Sorry I was late. We just went back to Melinda's flat and watched a few videos.
Ah, good. That's what I wanted to know. Why haven't you rung?
Well, if I'd known you wanted to come and watch videos with us, I...
Tracy.
Sorry, Dad, I didn't think. And besides, I didn't want to worry you.
Worry me?
Face it, Dad, the phone rings at 2:30 in the morning. What are you going to think? Something terrible's happened. I'm just sparing you the anxiety.
If you are ever this late again, you ring, all right?
All right.
Yeah, I hope you've learned something.
Yes, I have. I've learned that even for a boy, you are truly disgusting.
Morning, Ben. No, it's about 20 to 8. Well, I don't know. You better look in the cupboard. Well, you better put it on the shopping list. On the table in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing. How did you know what he was saying?
I speak fluent boy.
That's much better.
Did you get much work done on your assignment last night?
Well, in a word, no. You see, the last thing I remember, I was watching TV and the Demtel man was saying, but wait, there's more.
And then everything went black.
No, actually, everything went distinctly psychedelic.
Oh, yeah. Well, the old pizza dreams, eh?
Nightmare on Pepperoni Street. Still, I'll get started on it today.
Morning. Dad, I'm sorry about last night.
Yeah, what did you do?
What?
Well, it must be pretty good if you have to apologise first thing in the morning. So, what did you do?
Oh, I was late home, that's all. I'm just apologising for not ringing Dad.
And that's all?
What?
Well, how am I going to grow into a wild, wild woman if my role model is such a goody two-shoes?
Judy, I must take responsibility for my actions. I was wrong. I did the wrong thing. I should have rung Dad and let him know, no matter what.
Yeah, well, I was a bit upset last night.
Well, you had every right to be.
I realise there'll be times when you won't be near a phone.
Well, that's no excuse. I should always make the effort.
I don't believe this.
Oh, I must still be dreaming.
What brought this on?
It was when I realised how worried you must have been, how you must have paced and fretted.
Well, it wasn't quite like that.
And I said to myself, Tracy, this is your poor old father.
Old?
My poor, in his prime, father. And he worries about you. And he didn't ring. Imagine what he must be going through.
Do we have to listen to this while we're eating?
Shh, she's up to something.
And that's when I realised there is a perfect solution to all our problems.
A solution, you say?
Yes, you see, I feel guilty because I didn't reckon got you all worried, and you feel guilty too.
I told you.
I feel guilty.
Because something might have happened and you could have prevented it. You see, what we have here is a failure to communicate. But the solution is easy.
Here it comes.
All you have to do is buy me a mobile phone, and then I can call you wherever.
Well, that sounds like a mobile phone. I should buy you a mobile phone?
Dad, what a wonderful idea. Pass the cocoa, please.
Get out of it.
Oh, but Dad, I really need a mobile phone. Could I have one, please?
Let me put it this way, Tracy. No way, no how. Not a snowflake's chance on the nullarbor, nix, nada, the egg, and in your dreams.
Fine, I'll get back to you on the brand then.
He's got drawings and everything? What? Research as well? That's ridiculous. And show all calculations? Well, they must be joking. I mean, what do they expect from us? A full-scale whiz-bang end-of-semester assignment. Yes. Okay, then. Thanks, mate. Yeah, cheers. Bye.
Hi, Ben.
Yeah.
Ben, you all right?
Oh, yeah, fine.
What is it? What's the problem?
I'm finished. That's the problem. I've just found out how much work I have to do for my end-of-semester assignment on history.
Well, maybe I can help.
You?
Yeah. I did a history assignment once.
What?
Yeah, it was on Captain Cook.
No, Betty, you don't
It was
understand.
really good, too. It went, Captain Cook chased a chook round the kitchen floor.
Betty, this isn't a history assignment, it's an engineering assignment. I'll never get it finished on time.
Oh, when does it have to be in?
Friday.
But that's only 4 days away. You mean they've only given you 4 days to do all this work?
That's all.
Gee, that's not fair. You think they would have given you a bit more time? Oh, I wish there was something I could do to help.
Actually, Betty, come to think of it, Betty, there is something you could do for me.
There is what?
Well, oh no, it's silly of me to even ask.
Go on, ask.
Well, if I gave you all my notes, then, well, you could sort of type them up on the computer and lay them out.
I could, couldn't I?
Yes. And you could do some photocopying and take some stuff to the printers.
No, sooner said than done.
And you could put the presentation together.
Yeah, oh, look, I'd love to help, Ben.
Oh, Betty, you're a true friend. But what about Mr. Russell's work?
What about it?
Well, haven't you got a big job on at the moment that needs to be finished on Friday as well?
Oh, yeah, and that's the annoying thing about Mr. Russell, you know. He's known about this for months, and he's left it all to the last minute. You'd think he'd be better prepared and organised, wouldn't you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but don't you worry. I'll help you out with yours, even if it means I have to work after hours.
Oh, Betty, I don't know how I can thank you. You know, if I blow this, I could fail.
Yeah, and get an F. Or even worse, get an X.
An X?
Yeah, for extinct.
Extinct?
Yeah, because if you fail this, you could get kicked out of uni.
I could?
Yeah, and then you couldn't afford to live here anymore.
I couldn't?
No. And you'd have to move back home to Taree in disgrace and live with your parents.
Oh, Betty.
But then they probably couldn't live with the shame and they'd have to ask you to leave. And then because you haven't got any qualifications, you couldn't get a job. And then you'd have to grow a beard and live in the park.
Yeah, thank you, Betty.
Oh, only trying to help them.
Yes. Well, you know, you can just help with the typing. I think I can live without the pep talks. Oh, Betty, is Greg around?
Oh, no, he just stepped out.
Oh, good. Here are the rough notes for my essay.
What? Oh, this?
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, but there's so much of it.
Well, of course there's so much of it. I've been out photocopying other people's notes all afternoon. And look, here's the bit that I wrote.
Oh,
You just need to incorporate that in with the rest.
and you sure it'll all make sense?
Well, I hope so. Those notes cost a hell of a lot of money. Oh, you'll be fine, Betty.
Yeah. You know, I'll need at least 2 nights to do all this.
Well, I think you'd best allow for 3 nights once I get the stress diagrams done. And then you'll need to get it to the printer and bound and copied. And then if you pick it up first thing on Friday morning before work, we will have got this assignment done with plenty of time.
We?
Yeah, you're a godsend, Betty. Now, listen, I'm going to go out with a couple of mates tonight, so if there are any questions, well, ask me tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm back. Oh, Betty, are you off?
Yes, Mr. Russell.
Oh, you've been working flat out. You should put your feet up tonight.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Russell. Good night, Ben.
Yeah, see you, Betty.
So, how goes the assignment?
It's all under control, Greg. You know, it's amazing how much work you can get done when you learn to manage your time effectively.
Is that right?
Hello, Dad, darling. Tea, coffee?
No, you can't have one.
Daddy, darling, whatever are you talking about?
Mobile phone, can't have one.
Loser.
Dad, really? Can we talk seriously about this?
Oh, fine. Seriously is good.
I mean, I'm sure we can reach some sort of compromise.
Oh, so do I. How's this for a compromise? I don't buy you a mobile phone and you don't get one.
Dad!
No phone, no way. Okay, Jose?
Fine, have it your way. But it's on your conscience if I'm out late and something happens and I can't ring home.
Yeah, me too. If she's talking you into a mobile phone, I want one too.
She's not talking me into a mobile phone.
Oh, yes, she is. You just don't know it yet.
Kenny!
I'm not missing out here. If she gets one, I want one.
But you don't need a mobile phone.
Well, why not? I can go out late at night. My car can break down in the seedy part of town. I am perfectly capable of getting myself into just as much trouble as you can.
Well, you cannot. I can get into more trouble than you can.
Well, you've certainly got the hair for it.
Oh, stop it, both of you. Neither of you can have a phone. End of subject.
I've got a better idea. How about this? You pay for the phone, I pay for the calls.
Yep, same for me.
Oh, you are both joking.
Well, no, it makes perfect sense.
Well, in theory, yes, but I'm a parent. I know how real life works.
How do you mean?
Well, I'll fork out hundreds of dollars for new phones, and when the bills start coming in, you'll both come to me whining, Dad, Uncle Greg, we don't know how it happened, and it wasn't our fault. These bills are $1,000, and we haven't got any money, and it wasn't our fault.
Well, it won't be, but that's not the point.
It's not?
You have a responsibility to us. What if we're in trouble and we haven't got any money to ring home? What do we do then?
All right, you have a point. I'll do something about it. Come on.
So you're going to get us a mobile phone each?
Better than that, I'm going to give you a mobile phone card each.
A phone card?
That at any time goes anywhere, day or night. Enjoy. Oh, yes, I am so good at this. What's going on? This warrior father has just defeated the greedy two-headed girl beast. Yes, Ben, from this day forth, my name will go down in legend. They will sing my song around the campfire. There was a man, Greg Russell was his name. Come, boy, let us break bread and talk of manly things.
Phone card. I don't believe it. A phone card.
Oh, relax. It could have been worse.
How?
Well, he could have just given you a couple of old tin cans joined together with a piece of string.
You want a knuckle sandwich?
Oh, no, thanks, Tracy. I couldn't fit in another bite.
Can I have your phone card when it's finished?
Why?
Because I collect them.
Sure.
Thanks.
I can get you a few more, too.
Where from?
Who else? Dad. He may think he's had the last laugh, but this will be the first card of many.
What's with the phone cards, Jen? Why do you collect them?
Oh, lots of people do. Some of them are really quite valuable.
Really?
Well, yeah, some of the rare pictures, but only if they haven't been used.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, used ones can still be worth a bit, but nowhere near as much.
Oh, gee, you know, I've got one in here that I haven't used. I wonder if it's worth anything.
Give us a look. Wow, I don't believe it.
What?
Oh, I've heard of these, but I've never seen one.
What?
Ben, do you realise what this is? This is a genuine Alan Bon Australia's National Hero phone card. This is worth a packet.
Yeah, how much?
Oh, I don't know, maybe $50.
$50 for a $10 phone card? Hey, not bad.
I'll buy it off you if you like.
For $50, you're on. Oh, no, hang on a second. That means that I have to go out and buy another phone card.
I'll give you mine.
What, a phone card and $50?
Okay, you've talked me into it.
Hey, this is my lucky day. Betty, is my assignment ready to go yet?
Yeah, nearly, Ben.
Ah, good. Now, if you could just incorporate this.
What's this?
That's the budget for the assignment.
Oh, does that go with the floor plans?
What floor plans? No, that goes with the stress diagrams.
What stress diagrams?
Look, these stress diagrams here.
Oh, but isn't that for Mr. Russell's job?
No, it's for mine.
You sure?
Oh, Betty, come on. You've got to stay on the ball.
Which ball is that, Ben?
No. Staying on the ball's just an expression.
Oh, you mean like too many cooks spoil a broth? And look before you leap?
That's it.
Yeah, and like one finger on my daughter and I'll set the dogs on you? That's what Dad always used to say to Stan. Like one finger on my daughter and I'll set the dogs on you. Made a big impression on Stan, unfortunately.
Here, Betty.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just going over to Mick's place for a while. When you finish the assignment, put it in an envelope, leave it on your desk, and I'll pick it up this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Betty, you know, you should learn to take it easy occasionally. Huh? Too much stress isn't good for you.
Too much stress.
I'm back. Now, Betty, did you copy those plans like I asked?
Well, stress plans.
What?
Sorry?
Betty, you'll have to speak up.
I said, sorry? What for what?
Oh, look, forget it. Look, I'm going to be in and out this afternoon, so I want you to get that submission together and post it off.
Yes, Mr. Russell.
No, you have finished it.
Have I? Oh, good.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, Tracy, about this mobile phone business.
Yes, Dad?
Look, I know you had your heart set on having a mobile phone, but giving you a phone card is really for the best.
Is that so?
Yes, you see, a mobile phone might conk out when you need it most, but a phone card will never go flat, because it's already made that way. Oh, yes, I'm so good.
Very funny, Dad. Dad,
What?
I finished my phone card.
Well,
Where's the next one?
next one?
I've used my first phone card. Where's the next one?
Oh, this is some sort of joke, right?
Dad, you gave me a phone card instead of a mobile phone so I could keep in contact with you.
So?
So I plan on keeping in contact with you for a long, long time. Now, unless you want me to go back on the mobile phone campaign, you'll keep giving me phone cards.
Well, that'll cost me a fortune.
Then get me a mobile phone.
That'll cost me a fortune, too.
Too bad, you lose.
Well, I guess you put me in the position where there's really only one thing I can say.
And what's that?
Blow it out your ear.
Saturday.
Betty,
Oh, Ben! They're beautiful for me.
just my way of saying thank you.
Oh, that's all right, anytime. Thank you for what?
Well, for helping me with all that work on my assignment. My lecturer just rang. He said it was the best work I've ever done. I'm going over to pick up my marks now.
Oh, I was just happy to help. You didn't have to buy me flowers. I bet they were expensive.
Money didn't come into it, Betty.
They're so beautiful. You know, they're just like the ones the guy next door grows.
Yes, right.
Oh, Betty.
Look, Mr. Russell, aren't they beautiful?
Yes, they're lovely. Is Jenny home?
No, I thought you went to pick her up.
Well, so did I. I went to the hockey ground and no one was there.
You sure you went to the right ground?
Well, of course I'm sure. Well, I think. She didn't ring.
No. Maybe she got a lift with one of the other parents.
Well, I'm sure that's just what happened. But, you know, there was a phone there. She could have rung. I mean, I have better things to do with my time than chase her all over town.
Yes, Mr. Russell.
Oh, I can see it now. Any minute now, she's going to walk through the door like nothing's happened. Oh, God, I hope nothing's happened. Why hasn't she rung? I've rung the school, I've rung her friends. Maybe I should ring the police. She was supposed to be home 3 hours ago.
Then, thank you. It's all right, Mr. Russell. That was Katie's mum, and she thinks that Jenny and Katie went to town to the pictures.
Well, why didn't she call me? I'll tell you why she didn't call me. Because she's a thoughtless teenage girl.
Oh, by the way, this came for you.
What? Oh, from Rogers and Partners.
Who?
Oh, the clients that did that proposal for us. One of the best plans I've done, Betty. I bet they just loved it. Oh, look, they're giving me a bill for... They're giving me a bill for $250. I sent them a proposal. How could they give me a bill?
It says here they're charging you because they had to engage an engineer to check the specifications.
Well, I didn't include any engineering specifications. Wait a minute, these aren't even my plans.
What do you mean?
What's the signature on the bottom? PH? Ben Hubner? What do you mean, uh-oh?
Uh-oh, I think I might have made a teeny-weeny little mistake.
What sort of teeny-weeny little mistake?
Well, I think I might have accidentally, somehow, I don't know how, mixed up Ben's assignment with your plans.
You did what?
Hey, good news!
What were you doing working on Ben's assignment?
Hey, bad news.
Don't move.
No, Greg, there is a very good explanation for this.
Yeah, they only gave him 4 days to do a whole semester's work.
And that's not it.
You told her that.
No, well...
So you caused this?
Caused what?
Betty has sent your assignment to my clients who have charged me $250 for the privilege of correcting your mistakes.
Ah, yes. Well, look on the bright side, Greg. At least I got a B.
You didn't get a B, I got a B. What you've got there are my plans. A B? What do they mean, a B?
Uncle Greg.
Bye, Jenny. Jenny, you come back in here, young lady.
What's happened? What have I done?
Where have you been?
In town with Katie?
It is 5:30. I was supposed to pick you up after hockey at 12:30.
Oh,
Oh, don't you start.
sorry, Uncle Greg.
Well, why didn't you call and tell me you were going into town?
Because I didn't have any change.
Well, you have a phone card. I gave you a phone card.
But I gave mine to Ben.
What?
Well, in exchange for mine.
Well, why didn't you use that?
Are you mad? That's worth $150 if I don't use it.
150? What? You said it was worth 50. What? Well, I sold it to her for 50.
Well, prices go up very quickly.
All right, that's it. Ben, where is Jenny's phone card?
Here?
I'll give it back to Jenny. Now, I gave you that to use when you needed it. You'd better use it in future. Now, where is Ben's card?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But, Greg, I
This
thought
is
that...
part payment for the money you owe me.
What money?
Well, for Betty's time and the balance of that $250 consultancy fee. This card is worth, what, $150? I reckon another 100 ought to cover me.
$100?
You want to try for more?
100 sounds good.
What about my 50? I paid for that card.
You owe me that for the worry.
That's not fair.
That's right, it's not fair. That's what makes it so good. But don't worry, I forgive you. In fact, I forgive both of you. You can't help it if you're young, stupid, inconsiderate, ignorant.
Okay.
But there is one person I cannot forgive.
Me? But I didn't do anything.
I know that, you never do. I'm talking about Ben's tutor. Hand me that mailing tube. Thank you. Give me those plans. I'll show him where he can shove his bee.
Dad is
Recording
in front of us.
studio audience. This has been a
Gary Riley...